Alright guys, welcome back to some Planet Zoo. We are right where we left off. We've finished the otter enclosure. Looks great. Today we are going to be doing red pandas. It took me a while to kind of decide what I wanted to do, but we're gonna officially be doing red pandas today. Um, I really like the way this enclosure came out, and yeah, I'm super excited. Anyway, so getting straight into it, I'm adding another water treatment and another water temp because it's going to be far enough out that we're going to need it. And now I'm putting in the null barrier again because, like I said, it seemed to make it a lot easier for placing pathing. For some reason, I couldn't get the curve going. I just couldn't figure it out, and then I realized I gotta shorten it and then do it and then curve, as you can see there. But this null pathing really does help out quite a bit when you're actually trying to set paths. For some reason, it just feels like it does work better than trying to do walls initially. And then right here, I'm extending the pathway because it's going to be a big enclosure. Decided to go for round corners the whole way around now instead of doing that just like squares like I've been doing. I decided to just round it out. Um, and we got this kind of a weird shape, but I actually like it because the way the enclosure ended up coming out looks real good. So I'm actually happy with the way the shape is. At first I was a little skeptical and I thought it was going to be shit, but ended up being good. We're going brick the whole way around, just because it's a nice look and it's non-climbable by default. And the red pandas do in fact climb, so now I'm putting in, what am I doing? Oh, I'm putting in the little storage we built last episode, um, just to keep those covered and make it look a little nicer. I need to do another one, but I don't have all the construction unlocked yet, so I can't really do a different style right now. Just looking at the stats and stuff, seeing if they need water and how high the wall needs to be. And I was double checking to make sure it's non-climbable, but it is non-climbable by default, which is nice. And then right here I was struggling. I could not figure out which icon meant what. So I ended up just going with, I think I mixed it with taiga and temperate rocks. And then I was making sure I had the waterfall special effects unlocked, because I didn't know if I needed to do research or not. Looks like you don't, because they were there instantly, so that's nice. So now I'm just doing kind of like a base layer of rock. It'll look better once it's done, trust me. I'm just doing a layer so I have something to build off of, instead of trying to put a bunch of little ass rocks down to make it look all different. I'm going to do a layer and then add little rocks on top of it to make it look different. But yeah, I have it gradually going down on both sides. I think it looks good for the most part. And then see, as you can see here, I just used the same rock and just rotate it a couple times, or sink it in a little more, things like that. You're just doing stupid little stuff to make them look like different rocks. And then add in this big one just to cover up some space and add these nice little kind of like dips. The red pandas cannot climb on this, which is good. I didn't think about it until after I already built it. It seems like they can't climb on it at least, so that's nice. And then now I'm just kind of trying to fill in gaps, make it look like it is random somewhat. And it's kind of hard to get like a shape you want, just because it's just kind of rough. Just trying to figure out what you want to do exactly. But I mean, immediately that looks good without even having the waterfall stuff. But the waterfall effects are kind of tricky to get down, and I have a bunch of these like black little like water jets just kind of floating in the air everywhere. I don't know if I placed them backwards or what, but yeah, They're just floating there. I don't know how to fix it. I don't know. I legit don't know if I put them in backwards or what. But I think it ended up coming out pretty good. I ended up going back and getting rid of some of the jets because I thought it was just a little too much. I thought it didn't make sense. I also went back and fucked with a couple of the rocks, deleted some and added some more. But immediately waterfall looks good. I've been having issues with these antelopes. Just a lot of like salmonella outbreaks and stuff, and the zebras as well. I put in, you'll see it later, I put in another keeper hut and added a keeper, and I made that its own work zone, so hopefully that gets handled a little better now. But I could not figure out how to fix it. So I'm building this around the gate just to kind of try and hide it a little bit. I like the way this came out as well. I kind of do wish that I connected it with the waterfall and just did like a rock wall right there. But I think it did come out good. I think eventually I do want to try maybe doing like putting the barrier down and then just putting rocks like in the barrier, you know what I mean? To just kind of hide it from the inside and out. I think that'd look really cool. But I don't think I'm quite ready for something that extensive yet. I mean, wait until you see later at the end of the video. Listen to what I'm saying, because that's going to be extensive, and I think it's going to be more than one episode. I'm not going to spoil it. You're going to have to watch the whole video to figure out what I said. But yeah, it's going to be pretty extensive, and I don't know if it's going to be more than one video or what. I ended up deleting the roof on this because it said they couldn't come in here, but I ended up just being because I didn't have it on a work zone, and everyone's on a work zone. So, sorry. But yeah, I ended up deleting the roof. I have to put it back on there. I forgot. So now I'm just doing terrain. Just making sure they're making sure they're comfortable with everything. Doing the soil and some sand by the pond, like I do for basically every enclosure. And then we're gonna go through right now and build a shelter for them. And this is a massive shelter for very small animals. I know that. But to be fair, I think it came out dope as shit. And to be fair, I also wanted to do a bear this time. So technically I built this enclosure for a bear, but I ended up having to get the red pandas because there was literally no bears. I wanted to get sun bears or the black bears because they're both Asia, and I'm kind of doing like an Asian little area right now. Both of them could not find a good stats at all. So I ended up just not doing them right now. I do want to do one, and I think what I'll do for them to make it a little different is do like a moat around it. I think that's what I'll probably do for the bear. Just to change it up. But I also don't know if I want to do a moat for the bear or do a moat for lions. I'll figure it out eventually. But yeah, so doing the same kind of thing, just trying to make a overall shape with the same rock everywhere, and then going through and just filling it in. Just because this makes it a lot easier if I just put the same rock everywhere and then fill it in with different parts. It just makes it easier and like less time consuming. So that's what I ended up doing. And I really do think this came out well. Wait until you see when we add plants and stuff. I think the cave really comes together great. But yeah, just adding some rocks, filling in gaps, making it jagged and shit everywhere so that it doesn't look like just flat pieces everywhere. And I think it came out real good. It's my first time building like a big cave like this, and I think I like the way it came out. I think I might have gone a little excessive in some places, but it is what it is. And then I'm putting in the leaves instead of the normal bedding because I don't know, I feel like it just fit the vibe a little better. Also, I want to know, is there any cherry blossoms in this game? I was going to initially put cherry blossom trees down, but I could not find any. Right here, I'm building a climbing section because they need like 500 square meters of climbing. So that's what I'm doing here. This also came out very well, and surprisingly, they climb where I wanted them to climb, which is dope. Like, they legit just climb where I wanted them to, so that's really awesome. Because when I was initially building this, I thought the animations were going to be kind of clunky and shit, because I was kind of using climbing pieces for things that they weren't meant for, and I was using them in ways that I thought was weird. But it ended up working out. I put that little branch there because I was hoping that maybe they'll be like a koala and they'll just sit in that branch. So that's why I put that there. But yeah, and then I'm just putting some more enrichment, and then I couldn't find the food trough. I was having a stroke. And then I thought I could do a raise thing, but the keepers can't put food up there, obviously. So I ended up having to move it, but I just ended up replacing it with a normal, what's it called? Normal platform, and it's alright. Now they have a shit ton of climbing space, and they can still get food. But yeah, so I had to put that down and then just swap it out real quick for a normal climbable platform. And they actually climb everything the way I wanted them to, though. It's awesome. They don't clip into anything when they're climbing. See, and I did that thinking I needed to, but it was just the work zone. It's just because they weren't part of the work zone. So, it is what it is. It's alright. And then just doing management because the death adders breed like crazy. Zebras breed like crazy. Sable antelope breed like crazy. Just a lot to deal with in terms of the animals. Starting to get some conservation credits going now that I have animals that are somewhat sought after. So that's nice. And then now we're going to go in and put in our plants. I put in a big tree, which I was going to do another weeping willow, but I was like, I just put one in the otter enclosure, so I shouldn't. They're just really good looking trees, you know. But adding some bamboo just to thicken it up a little bit, give them some coverage because they like the bamboo a lot. And then yeah, I'm just adding. I think I added an elm tree. Yeah, I just added an elm tree, and I was kind of thinking, what if I did on the cave, but ultimately decided against it. And then in the middle of this, we had a snowstorm, blizzard, whatever. So I had to go through and put in some heaters. It seems like for every enclosure here, I'm going to have to put in heaters because winter. And right now, they all have heaters. So I just got to remember to do that every time we build an enclosure. But yeah, everything just needs heaters because it's too fucking cold wherever we are. Now I'm kind of just trying to put vines into the cave just to make it look a little nicer. It's really hard though because the vines are very straight and pretty fucking long. I wish there were shorter vine options, you know, in terms of length. But I'm just going through kind of tilting it here and everywhere basically. Just tilting it a little bit here and there just to kind of make it fit somewhat. I'm sure it clips inside all stupid, but I could not figure out how to make it look good on both sides. So ultimately I decided as long as it looks good outside, we're good. But I really like the way this came out in terms of the vines. I mean, let me know what you guys think. Also, recommendations and helpful tips would be appreciated when it comes to habitats. Let me know what kind of habitat you want to see, what you want me to implement into habitats. Let me know if there's better ways to do things, or let me know if there's some awesome tips that I couldn't have ever thought possible. Just let me know. You guys really do help out when you comment. A couple people have helped out with telling me about quarantine and things like that, and letting me know that when my animals die in the exhibits, they just disappear immediately. So thank you guys for your comments because they do help. Adding in a couple more plants just to make it look a little pretty. And trying to figure out this whole situation over here. I threw everyone in quarantine. They ended up getting better and getting sent right back to the exhibit like 20 minutes later. So that's really good. Also, look at our money. We're just getting a steady increase. 200k right now. Currently, currently I'm 11 hours into the game. And that's all basically in this franchise mode. In this one zoo. And I mean, it's going good, but 11 hours is crazy. I think I should have more by now. So now we're doing a food court area because everyone's hungry and fucking thirsty again. I ended up redoing this. You guys will see right now. But I ended up pushing all these back because I just realized like the lines are gonna get in the way. So I pushed all the buildings back so that the lines will go off of the main path, because that's kind of where I fucked up on the other side, and that's why I want to go over there and rebuild the food court area again. And then yeah, just still trying to deal with the sable antelope and the zebras. And then I forgot to put donations and education everywhere, so now I'm doing well, I still didn't do the education, but I put the donation things in. And then an info booth because we only have one. I did also end up hiring educators a little later into the video. I just threw 2 of them down. I don't know what they do, but they're there, so that's good, I guess. Yep, all the fucking antelope and fucking zebras are still giving me a stroke, so that's cool. Ended up getting rid of some otters because they had babies and they matured. Otters are not worth as much as I thought they were going to be, though. Not even close. And zebras aren't worth shit either. But that's alright. Well, otters are actually good. I got like 100 for the otter. The zebra, I didn't get shit. Zebras, I've released like 4 or 5 zebras now, and I think the most I got for one is like 38. So, zebras are not as good as I want. The red pandas are great, though. I released one towards the end of the video, and those guys give you a lot for sure. I'm putting bins everywhere because, you know, these people are assholes and like to fucking litter. So just putting bins everywhere. I was gonna put a picnic table right here. Apparently I cannot. It has to be like on an actual path for them to use it. So oh well, before I do that, now I'm doing the education. I was all over the place when I was doing this, because I was like kind of playing and then stopping and then playing, you know, because I was just busy. I was getting up, doing something, coming back, building a little more. I put in a Vista Point. I don't know what it does. And then I put in the Conservation Education Board just because they complain. So, yeah, hopefully it helps out in some way. And then just putting everything to Red Panda. Yeah, that Vista Point, I don't know what it does, but I put it down. So, hopefully it does something. And then right here is where I'm building like a little picnic area. I was trying to do the grid so I can make it just squares. I could not figure out how to do the grid. I did it earlier. You guys saw it for the exhibits. I don't remember how I did it though. And then I'm just covering up that gap with some flowers. And then I was just looking at this monorail thing. We'll have to put that in eventually because that'll be pretty cool. But just putting 3 picnic tables on each side. They're not really in the middle or anything crazy. I'm just put them down. Put some bins in the middle because these people are pieces of shit. Put some benches around so there's more seating. And yeah. Again, disease risk. This enclosure just is so dirty nonstop. But anyway, I added another work zone. Another keeper. And more caretakers, and then I upgraded a bunch of people. So their happiness will probably go down, but I can definitely give them all raises. I'm making a shit ton of money right now, so I could definitely give them all raises. But yeah, still just trying to figure this out. I'm like, why is it not working? But right, as you can see right here, I'm putting in a keeper hut, and then I made it its own separate work zone, and since then I haven't had any issues. So I want to fill this in. I just don't know what to do. Ended up putting these bushes in between to cover up those gaps, and putting in these little flower bushes to change it up. And then over here, I put in this in the front just to add something. Uh, Overall, I think that little food court area came out pretty well. But anyway, let's go into the game. Alright guys, and this is what we are left with. This enclosure came out really good. I like the waterfall a lot. I think it came out nice. I don't like that these are floating, but I really, I don't know how to use the water effects just yet too well. But I think it came out really good altogether though. You look at it from a distance, it looks real good. Got this nice habitat, or hard shelter I mean. This hard shelter looks great. Yeah, it's pretty big. I did not realize that these guys had made it that much. There's fucking 4 of them in here. I was not paying attention when I was doing everything else in here. So, how many? There's 4 red pandas in here. What the fuck, dude? I didn't even know that. But yeah, so the enclosure came out real good. Overall, the whole zoo's just doing good right now, I would say. We got $250,000 almost in the bank, which is great. We got this whole new section here, which I think turned out pretty good. And then we got our new picnic area, which looks great. The otters look good still. And then, yeah, all these are still doing good. This hopefully will stay cleaner more. We keep getting salmonella outbreaks, and it's fucking shitty. Hopefully it'll stay cleaner now that I hired another keeper and made it its own work zone. I think next episode we're gonna expand this way and maybe do another African animal. I'm trying to do all the African stuff kind of in the front, other than those Galapagos tortoise. I just did those because I wanted a walkthrough. But I was thinking about trying elephants. I don't know how expensive they are. Oh, they're expensive, and there's only 1 in the store. But yeah, so I think next time we do something, I want to do another African animal. Like, maybe even a wildebeest. Because these are from Africa, correct? Pretty sure they are. Yeah. Can they go with other stuff? Ooh, those and ostriches would be cool. And then if I wanted to, I could put some zebras into it and stuff. I think I just need to make a really big habitat. And we could do buffalo and ostriches and warthogs and stuff. That'd be cool. See, I could put the orangutan in there with the Asian otters. But if I do a thing with the orangutan, it'll probably be with the tapir because the otters aren't big enough. The capybara would be cool. Put that with the Galapagos. What is there? I would have to make it bigger in there, huh? I think that fence would be high enough though, but I would have to make it bigger, and they would need water. So if I do those, they would be by themselves. Or with the tapir, I guess. Yeah, I want to do something cool though. I want to do something real cool. I just don't know what yet. Indian elephant with some monkeys. That'd be cool. Rhinos would be cool. I kind of do want to do. Oh, Komodo dragons. These guys have. They take up actual space, right? Yeah. Komodo dragon would be cool. These would be really cool. But yeah, I'm on the fence. Komodo dragon also. I guess those could go with the Galapagos tortoises though, because they're kind of the same area, I'm pretty sure. But now that I'm thinking about it, I don't know what I want to do. I don't. But now that I'm kind of thinking, am I fucking dumb? There it is. Oh, these guys are cheap. Okay, we might do a Komodo dragon. Where are they located in the world? Yeah, Indonesia. So I could definitely put them like over here on this side somewhere by this. Maybe I'll do a loop even. Maybe like loop it right past this and have it connect over here to the exhibits. That'd be kind of cool, huh? But my thought right now is, what if we redo this habitat? We make it significantly larger and we add different animals into it. I think that'd be really cool. And I kind of think that that is going to be our next thing. I won't know for sure until I actually go and film the video what I want to do. But I'm like 90% sure I want to just make this like huge. Like I'm talking about it going from right here, be doing some weird shape because of the staff path, but doing some weird shit and going like super far that way, like huge. Like I'm thinking it'll be double if not triple the size it is now. Is kind of what I'm thinking about doing. Because if we make it real long and a little wider, I can just do some really cool stuff and add a bunch of different animals into it. These guys do need a better habitat as well. I need to figure out kind of what I want to do in here. I kind of just need to rebuild it to look nicer. I just don't know what I want to do. But I mean, I think so far, this zoo's coming out really good. But yeah, so next episode we're either going to be expanding this or we're going to be doing a loop path like I said over here and doing something with Komodo dragons going this way. If we do that, we don't want it to go too close to this because we want the guest. Why are they? Wait, what's the problem right here? Thirst. Is there not a drink place right here? I think he's stressed because he's a baby, and also I can't do one-sided glass shit. But I think that's why those are stressed, because they're babies. So I need another drink place. So what we might actually do then is next episode we'll redo this, build like a proper food court over here with the exhibits. Like just build like a giant complex right here basically. And then kind of get the pathing going and then maybe do the Komodo dragons the next episode. Or expand this, whatever. But I think that'll be our next thing actually, is we'll go ahead and we'll rework this entire area. We'll add more exhibits. We'll make it look a lot cleaner. And I think I could do some cool stuff with that. So I think that now is the idea. I like that idea, yeah. So we'll increase the exhibits, make them. We'll probably do like 3 or 4 more exhibits. We'll change the way these ones are located. What if we build a building? I've never tried it, but what if we do that? So I'm pretty sure all you do is like you build your pathings, right? You just go build your paths, do your own thing, right? I'll probably build all the paths on a grid like it is now, but then you just go line this up where you want it and place it down. You know what I mean? I don't have enough construction material for that. To build a really good building, I don't have the construction pieces I would need. How do I do a double door? You know? Because that is something you can do. You can do double doors. I don't know how to do those. And I don't have many construction pieces unlocked. But like, how do I do double doors? Because I don't see anything here. Oh wait, you know what? It'll be in doorways, in archways. And then I do this, yep. Okay. But yeah, so maybe we do something like that. We build a building for the exhibits. And we'll make it big enough so that we can put like 8 exhibits in there or something. I think that'd be really cool. Just do a giant like reptile building right here. I'll think about it. I'll think about it a little more. But I think I kind of want to do that. We have the funds to do so. And I think it'll look really cool. I mean, you can already see how like the zoo is changing, you know, because these were our initial habitats right here. And I like the Galapagos tortoise one. But these two, kind of weak. But then you got the otter one over here, and this one looks great. I do want to add more rocks over here, but I think the otter one came out fantastic. It looks really good. It did what I wanted it to do, except for this. I forgot about that, but it disrupts water placement, so I can't actually do anything. But yeah, I think this came out really good too. And then this one I think came out great. I just don't know how to fill in the gaps very well. I think maybe just by myself one time I'll kind of go through and just do shit like this and just like add rocks and stuff. Like not that big obviously, something more like this. And just add little rock places and things like that. I don't know. I don't know yet. I'm just kind of trying to brainstorm shit, you know? It's kind of hard. It's hard to brainstorm sometimes. But I'm kind of just trying to figure stuff out, see what I want to do. But I mean, I really do think that most of our habitats from here on out are going to be really good. So that's nice. I think I'm starting to understand how to play the game a lot better. But yeah, so I think we'll just go ahead and do a big building over here next episode. We'll try it. We'll see how it goes. I'm gonna kind of look too and watch a couple videos on doing buildings and filling in exhibits or filling in habitats, because I do want to make this just a lot more polished and less like just plain open space. But I guess it's also nice that the animals have that much plain open space to run around in, you know? But I really am enjoying the way our habitats are coming out. The only thing I can say is I wish some lines were straighter. And I wish my paths were a little better. But I think it's okay that they are a bit wavy. I think it's alright. But I really do enjoy the way everything's working. It's all coming out somewhat good. I'm gonna do this real quick. I want them to age. I want to see how much I get for releasing them to the wild. Young adult. $234. Let's go, dude. Is this the other young adult? Nope, that's the mom. We're keeping the originals. Where are the other ones? Oh. Young adult, 1.5 years old. Released to wild, 234 as well. 161. That one wasn't as good in terms of genetics, but that's all right. That means we're getting more. That means we could get more good stuff actually. I don't know what I want to do in here yet. Yellow anaconda. Western diamondbacks. Titan beetles. We'll definitely get more snakes. We'll probably get an iguana. Because that'd be cool, actually. So yeah, we'll probably get a... Oh, no, we're going to get a green iguana. Do they have... like millipedes? Like the giant millipedes? They got centipedes. That's good enough. Centipedes are assholes, but that's alright. But yeah, so we'll add some more shit like this over there. But like I said, I'm gonna watch a couple videos first and see what I want to do, because I'm just not oh fuck, my bad, kid. But yeah, because I'm just not completely sure what I want to do yet. So that's the male I bought. Hold on. Let's do some animal management again real quick, guys. So this one's infertile. Let's go ahead and rehome. Let them live the rest of their life. One of our otters is infertile. I have to get a male otter again. Because you don't want him breeding with his fucking mom. Oh wait, what? Oh, this is one of the ones that I birthed. Well, not me personally, but you know what I mean. What the fuck? Okay. The mom and dad are still doing good, actually, though. No, she's good. Okay. Let me release that one to the wild, because he's fucked. Oh! It's because he was breeding. I should have just kept him. It's because he was breeding. I made it so he couldn't have fucking kids. He was trying to breed with his mom. I forgot. Oh well, that's alright. Then we got all these fucking death adders. So this is captive birth. All the captive birth ones I don't want. The only ones I want are adopted. So we'll quick trade those guys. I swear, they give you a decent amount of money for just being in the background. And then these are still infants. I still can't get rid of any of my fucking Galapagos tortoise, and they're still breeding. It's crazy. I'll probably get rid of this one. I don't want to have too many zebras right now. Well, those are getting old though. How many zebras? Oh, I don't have too many zebras. It's alright. Yeah, it's alright. Well, this is the only one I could release to the wild, actually, so I'll release him. And then this female I birthed here. I think I'm going to get rid of her as well. Because she is bronze. Or should I just get rid of the silver? We'll do silver. And then that is also a female that we don't need. I don't want to have too many sable antelopes, because then it's just going to get out of hand quick as shit. How much does that get me? Did I hit? Okay. Damn, nothing. Zebras aren't worth shit, dude. I thought them motherfuckers were endangered, but apparently not. We have 822. 852. What is it? Conservation credits? Is that what they're called? I think so. But that's solid. That's pretty solid. Marketing could be better. I have a marketing campaign going. I don't know where, but I have it going somewhere. Marketing. I got this one going. It's on auto renew. I guess I could do this one too, the TV campaign. Ours isn't that big though. That's why I didn't do it. Family hour. 1 year though, $5,000. That's fine for right now. Actually, we're making money, so it's not that big of a deal. But yeah, so next episode we'll probably build a reptile building thing for the exhibits. I'm not sure yet, but it's probably what we're gonna do. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please don't forget to like and subscribe. Comment down below what you guys want to see on the channel in the future. I'll see you guys very soon in the next one. Stay safe out there. Peace out, guys.